The French Civil War is known as the French Wars of Religion. The French Wars of Religion lasted from 1562 to 1598. They shattered France. They just messed France, all kinds of mess from France up. The Huguenots, like I said in the last video, the Huguenots were French Protestants that were influenced by John Calvin. So they were a little bit different, but they were really Calvinist. That's just really what it comes down to. Now, here's the breakdown. So I want you guys to check out this little chart right here below it. The next portion of this is going to be a little explanation of what this actually is. Okay? Only about 7% of the population of France was Huguenot. Okay? That's not very much. This is what it looks like in this little pie chart down here. That's what 7% looks like. Okay? So you can obviously see that the blue is quite a bit more than the orange. Okay, kind of looks like upside down Pac-Man. The blue represents the Catholics in France, and the orange represents the Huguenots in France. Only 7% are Huguenots, but 50% of the nobility, about 50% of the nobility, is Huguenot. This is going to cause some problems. The reason why this is going to cause some problems is if you can kind of halfway understand that the nobility may not have all of the power, but they do have a lot of power. They do have decision making that is going to happen, and so on and so forth. And if you allow your religion or your beliefs to dictate how you rule, it's going to cause some problems if the people under you don't believe the same way as you do. So 7% of the population is Huguenot, out of however many millions of people that probably was. 50% of the nobility, or the decision-making people, 50% of them are going to be Huguenot. The House of Bourbon is also going to be Huguenot. They ruled a place called Navarre, and the Valois dynasty did not have anybody to take over after the end of this king, the last king died. And so the House of Bourbon is fixing to become king, or they're fixing to have the next say in who's king. So if the House of Bourbon is Huguenot and the majority of the population is not Huguenot, and the king is Huguenot, this may present some problems.